Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a prediction breakdown of Jack Hermansson versus Sean Strickland, taking place this weekend in the main event of UFC Vegas 47. Hermansson versus Strickland, and this is a pretty big fight in the middleweight division. This is a pretty big fight in the middleweight division. We got Jack Hermansson looking decent lately. Not really, though. Looking pretty decent, though. Coming off a great win. Coming off a loss to Chimaev and wrestling in a wrestling match. But before, real in the UFC. Beat Edmund Shibashian by decision. Lost to Marvin Vettori before them, but it's Marvin Vettori at the same time. Beat Kelvin Gastelum. Lost to Cannonier. And was on a road before. Really was on a big road before. Looking like the next guy for the belt. Like, beats beats Tal Zaitis, beats Gerald Mearshart, beats David Branch, turns right back around, fights Jacare Souza, beats him quite convincingly. And now, recently, kind of been an up and down career for Jack Hermansson. Sean Strickland, on the other hand, that's not really the case. He's been looking great lately, Sean Strickland, coming off a great win over Uriah Hall. Coming off a great win before that over Christoph Jocko. Great win over Brendan Allen. He finished Brendan Allen, destroyed Jack Marshman. And he's overall been looking very, very impressive. And I've noticed all these fights. He's dominating these guys. You know? He's dominating these guys. But yeah, great matchup in the middleweight division. I'm going to go for Sean Strickland. I think it's an ideal pick. He's a 2-1. He's a 2-1 favorite. First off, I don't think he should be that big of a favorite. Hermansson's still a threat. I just don't see how Hermansson wins this. I think we've seen what we've seen. Hermansson, 33 years old. He's not young anymore. He's not a young dog anymore coming up. And it's just an up and down career. Like, if he wins this fight, he's back. Hermansson's back. He's on a road again. But, like, after when he lost to Kennedy, I was like, oh, it was a bit too soon. He'll be back, though. He can be back. Beats Kelvin Gastelum. He's like, okay, he's back. Now he's going to go on another road. I thought he would. I thought he was going to beat Vettori. Vettori beat him, and that's when it was like, now we know he'll never be champion. And when he beat Shibashian, I was like, he'll win against Shibashian. He did win against Shibashian, but I rewatched that Shibashian fight. I watched these two fights. I think I rewatched the Vettori fight 2 days ago, and the Shibashian fight just an hour ago. Against Shibashian, man, he was getting tuned up. He was getting tuned up by Shibashian in that first round. But as we know, Shibashian has no cardio, and that's why he can't keep up that pace. That's how Hermansson won. Be real for yourself. If Shibashian had cardio, you'd win against Hermansson. Right? Maybe he'd probably get taken down, but if he had cardio, he'd probably win against Hermansson. But that wasn't really an impressive victory from Hermansson beating Shibashian, Not really impressive at all. Then he loses to Marvin Vettori. A grappler in Vettori. Gets dropped early, and that's where it's kind of like, he was kind of shivered the whole fight through. Shivered the whole fight through after that knockdown. And I think he broke his eye socket and his toe. I think he broke both of them. Before that, takes no damage against Gastelum. Good win over Gastelum, but that's also Gastelum. Gastelum also went for a takedown like an idiot. He should have kept it standing. He could have KO'd Hermansson if he actually kept it standing, but no, shoot for takedowns. Gastelum's really good on the feet. He messes this up every single time. Oh, what a career. It's actually Gastelum's fault most of this time. Like, he against her. He could have won against Hermansson if he was smart, and Israel Adesanya, and Darren Till. Could have won all of these 3 fights. Could have won against Cannonier, honestly. But yeah, loses to Cannonier himself. He did lose to Cannonier. Also Cannonier. It's also Cannonier at the same time. You know, Cannonier was pressuring him. Hermansson did take down Cannonier early, but he eventually got caught with an uppercut. I'll go for a takedown, I think. And then he got caught and put down. But things happen, you know? Things do happen. Sean Strickland, let's talk about him now. Lost to Andy Varela by flying rear naked choke back in Submission Underground back in December. But that's not anything we're talking about, but I guess I can mention that and put that in there. Beat Uriah Hall. Like, this was after after the Wellington tournament, he had the car accident after the cancellation here. This is where he went on road. Ignore this fight. But back then, though, I don't know. It's just beats Uriah Hall. First off, let's start. Beats Uriah Hall. Destroys Uriah Hall. His face. Destroys Uriah Hall's face. Swells it up everywhere. And I never even seen Uriah Hall look like that. Let's go through Uriah Hall's fights. Chris Weidman, he didn't even take damage. Silva, he didn't take anything there either. Antonio Carlos Jr. didn't take anything. Bevon Lewis didn't take anything. Maybe he had it against Costa. He had a little bit of swelling in the face. Didn't take it anywhere. Nope. The only ones I can maybe think of is Paul Costa and Gegard Mousasi. That's it. Other than that, Strickland only got to really make Hall's face look like that and dominated Uriah Hall. Dominated him. Got caught here. He got hit here and there, but he destroyed Uriah Hall. Before that, destroys Jocko like nothing. Jocko couldn't do anything. Destroys Jocko. Destroys Brendan Allen. And he went to the ground with Brendan Allen, which is interesting to me. Because early on in round 1, like, I know everyone's going to talk about, oh, Strickland finished Allen, right? He destroyed him. He knocked him out. But he took down Allen, man. And Strickland, everyone says this. Especially Chris Curtis and Michael Bisping. Because if this was Michael Bisping just saying, oh, Strickland has good grappling. He does have really good grappling. If it was just Chris Curtis saying that, but everyone else saying Strickland has wicked grappling. That is very good to like this. That is very good. And he took down Brendan Allen. There is proof. He actually did take down Brendan Allen in round 1. You can go watch it back. And he took him down with ease. Brendan Allen, you shouldn't go on the ground with him. He's a jiu-jitsu expert. And he took down Allen early with ease. Not scared at all. Just took down Allen. Like, oh, I'll take you down. Eventually KO'd him. Destroyed Jack Marshman. It also is Jack Marshman, so we're not going to talk about this too much. But, like, he actually is very good, man. And you know he is. Like, he is very good, and he has a chance against Izzy. He does have a chance. I don't think he would be Israel Adesanya. I don't think he would win. But he has a good chance. He has a solid chance. I think Israel Adesanya would win, though. I think he would dominate Sean Strickland with the leg kicks. But, like, I noticed Jack Hermansson fighting. He struggles to get takedown. Doesn't that one, like, against Jacare Souza, couldn't get the finish there. David Branch got guillotine. No, Mearshot got guillotine. Like, he does seem to get good. He seems to get good stuff. Like, he does seem to get good stuff, but, like, I think now he's kind of fading, man. Like, he is looking good, but he's not that young contender. Like, boom, boom, boom. David Brandt shows and wanted to fight Cannonier. He was staying pretty active in 2019. Fair play. Good for Jack Hermansson. I just don't see him winning this one. I hope he wins. I really hope he does. I don't really though, because Strickland, Hermansson's nice, and Strickland, him and Israel Adesanya's gonna trash talk if they ever do that fight. But yeah, imagine Strickland Vittori. That would be crazy. That'd be chaos. But he just hasn't been the same, man. Ever since that Cannonier loss, hasn't been the same. He just hasn't. Beat Kelvin Gastelum, but Gastelum shot for a takedown like an idiot. Vittori, he stuffed the takedown Vittori, man. He just seems to struggle to get takedowns. He's been working on that. I think that's why he took the wrestling match against Chimaev, his friend Chimaev. And Chimaev, man, you see this. He trains with Hermansson, right? Just to be is his best friend. It's his friend. He can train with him every day with the wrestling. He just has to go flying all across the world to train with Strickland and his grappling, which is crazy to me. Strickland's good and all, man. Even before the motorcycle accident, which was between here, he was supposed to fight Wellington. It was after the Nordine Taleb fight, before the Jack Martian fight. It was right here where he fought. It was supposed to like this cross. Right, it's right here. This is where it kind of like splits. And he started a new division at middleweight. Good for Strickland. But, like, destroyed Nordine Taleb. He destroyed Nordine Taleb. Eligio Zaleski dos Santos got spinny hook kicked. Things happen. It's Zaleski as well. Zaleski was a savage then. Court McGee beats him against Kamaru Usman. Even though he was getting out-grappled at moments, he still kept a pretty good base for himself and made it kind of competitive against Usman. Tell you what you want, but still made it really competitive against Usman. Usman was landing big shots in ground and pound, but he still made it reasonably competitive against Kamaru Usman. But yeah, I think Strickland wins it. Tell me who you think wins down below, but like, I think Strickland's I think he's hungry now. I think this is his time. Hermansson has a reach advantage, 77.5-inch reach. And Hermansson's not going to do anything on the feet. He's a grappler. He might be improving the stand-up, but Strickland has a good chin. Like, Hall couldn't do anything. Hall was landing clean shots, but Strickland took them all. So he has a decent chin. But yeah. And Hermansson doesn't have much leg kicks for Strickland to worry about. And Strickland in the Hall fight showed really good leg kick defense, with checking the leg kicks. And I think he's going to win against Hermansson. But you never know. You never know. But I think he'll win this fight. Domination. 50-45, 50-44. I think it'll be a 50-45 decision. I don't think there'll be any 10-8 rounds or anything. But I think Strickland will be chewing him up. Like the Hall fight, I don't know if you can score those 10-8 rounds. But I think he'll win it. 50-45. I'll change it to 50-45. And I think he wins it. Yeah. Strickland, 50-45. Decision win. Let's go, Tarzan. Tarzan Strickland. Let's go. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Prediction breakdown of Jack Hermansson versus Sean Strickland. UFC Vegas 47. Peace out. Peace out, everyone. Woo! Alright, I'm gonna do that again. I don't know what. It's I legit 8:17 a.m. I just recorded this to get this done and over with. Peace out, everyone. Woo! Peace.